Hey everyone, it's Stoics Everyday, and welcome back to this channel dedicated to understanding narcissism through the lenses of Stoicism. But after realizing a large number of people suffering from NPD, we will navigate entirely into the narcissistic relationships and healing from these often harsh experiences. Today, we're diving deep into the topic of no contact, a strategy that comes up frequently in conversations about narcissistic relationships. It's a subject that's both complex and emotionally charged, affecting many people in profound ways. No contact can be a lifesaver for some, offering a path to safety and healing, but it can also bring mountains of grief and confusion. Whether you're dealing with a narcissistic intimate partner, family member, or even a friend, the decision to go no contact is rarely easy and often feels like a last resort. In this video, we'll explore the nuanced differences between when a narcissistic person goes no contact versus when someone who is not narcissistic makes this decision. We'll also delve into the tactics narcissists use to regain control when they realize you're serious about cutting ties. The nature of no contact. No contact is more than just avoiding someone. It's a deliberate decision to protect your mental and emotional well-being. For those entangled in narcissistic relationships, it's often the only viable option left when all other measures fail to make the environment safe. This strategy is commonly used in situations where there are no other ties, like minor children or in narcissistic family systems. It can also occur in toxic friendships. However, the implementation and intention behind no contact can vary significantly depending on who initiates it. When a non-narcissistic person goes no contact, it is usually a well-thought-out decision that has been building up over time. It's often not a reaction to a single event, but a culmination of repeated harm, manipulation, and emotional exhaustion. The primary goal here is self-preservation, not punishment. In contrast, when a narcissistic person goes no contact, it tends to be more impulsive and reactive. They may use it as a tool of control, a way to punish you, or a tactic to assert dominance. Narcissistic no contact against non-narcissistic no contact. Let's talk about the differences in more detail. When a narcissist decides to go no contact, it's often to punish you or to assert control. They might block you on all social media platforms, refuse to answer your calls, and completely cut off communication. This move is usually accompanied by other manipulative behaviors like stonewalling, silent treatment, passive aggression, and even coercive control. The narcissist's no contact is rarely about seeking personal peace. It's about teaching you a lesson. They may think, "Nobody talks to me like that and gets away with it," or "Let's see how they feel now that they can't talk to me." This form of no contact is frequently short-term, lasting just long enough for them to feel they've regained control. When they come back, they often do so with a sense of entitlement, expecting you to be ready to forgive and forget. They may use phrases like, "Well, are you ready to forgive me?" or even position themselves as the victim, saying, "I've suffered so much without you." In contrast, non-narcissistic no contact is not about retribution. It's about self-care and breaking free from a harmful cycle. People who are not narcissistic often feel a deep sense of grief when they go no contact. They mourn the loss of the relationship, the unfulfilled potential, and the dreams that will never come to fruition. There's often guilt, pity, and even a sense of shame. Many people worry that they're being as vindictive as the narcissist, but this is a critical difference. Non-narcissistic no contact is about protecting oneself from further harm, not about punishing the other person. The emotional roller coaster. The emotional landscape of going no contact is incredibly complex. For non-narcissistic individuals, the decision is often accompanied by grief over the relationship's end and the realization that change isn't possible. There's also the challenge of dealing with the narcissist's potential reaction. Narcissists are skilled at making you question your decisions and often try to manipulate you back into the relationship. The narcissist's playbook. Narcissists have a well-worn playbook of tactics to try and pull you back in once you go no contact. These include 1. Charm offensive. This is the narcissist's opening act. They suddenly become the person you always wanted them to be. You might receive random texts filled with inside jokes or sentimental pictures. This isn't the intense love bombing you saw at the start of the relationship. It's more subtle, aiming to evoke nostalgia. They want you to doubt your decision, to think, maybe they've changed, or perhaps I'm overreacting. But remember, this charm is shallow. It's all surface, no substance. 2. Closure bait. Just when you think you're free, they might dangle the carrot of closure. They might say, I think we both deserve closure, or I owe you an explanation. This tactic isn't about giving you peace, it's about reopening the door you've worked so hard to close. Narcissists rarely provide true closure, because doing so would require them to take accountability, something they're inherently incapable of. The heartfelt conversation you imagine is just a mirage. Real closure comes from within, from accepting what happened and choosing to move forward. 3. Best life charade. Suddenly, they're living their best life on social media, often with a new partner. They're posting pictures of dream vacations, adopting new hobbies, or seemingly living out the dreams you once shared. This isn't about moving on. It's about provoking you, making you question if you made the right choice. It's a carefully crafted illusion designed to trigger you. 4. Silent sabotage. This is one of the more insidious tactics. The narcissist might start spreading rumors about you, painting you as unstable or irrational. They might play the victim, sharing how hurt they are by your sudden departure. This tactic aims to isolate you, making you doubt yourself and possibly driving you back into the relationship to set the record straight. 5. Pity party. Narcissists might play the victim to elicit sympathy. They might tell mutual friends how much they miss you or how hard this has been for them. This isn't about genuine emotion, it's about manipulating others into feeling sorry for them and potentially pressuring you to reach out. Guilt tripping and emotional blackmail. They might try to make you feel guilty using phrases like, how can you do this to your children, your parents, or your friends? They leverage your empathy, trying to make you responsible for their well-being. But it's crucial to remember that you're not responsible for their emotions or actions. 7. All-out smear campaign. If all else fails, they might go on a full-scale smear campaign painting you as the villain. They might accuse you of being the narcissist, rewriting history to make themselves look like the victim. They'll share twisted versions of events, reaching out to your friends, family, or even colleagues to discredit you. The path to healing. Navigating these tactics requires immense strength and self-awareness. It's crucial to remember that the narcissist's actions are not about love or reconciliation, they're about control. True healing involves maintaining your boundaries and focusing on your own well-being. It's about recognizing that you deserve a life free from manipulation and emotional turmoil. Going no contact isn't an easy decision, nor is it a straightforward process. It's a journey filled with emotional ups and downs, but it's a necessary step for reclaiming your life. Remember, every time you maintain no contact, you're choosing your peace and well-being over chaos and manipulation. For those of you who are navigating this challenging path, know that you're not alone. There are countless resources and communities out there to support you. If you're struggling, consider seeking professional help, joining support groups, or even checking out courses designed to help you detach from the narcissist and reclaim your life. Thank you for joining me today and for being part of this important conversation. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. Remember, you have the power to choose your peace over chaos, to protect your well-being over someone else's manipulation. Stay strong, and I'll see you next time.